things today, some tools that we have that maybe some of you haven't been exposed to, and a bunch of other cool stuff. How's the market? Good. Market's great. Guys, we just came off our biggest month ever. So 29, yeah, I know. 29 years in the business. I hate to say this, and it might be too soon, but it's like we do better when there's a hurricane. We blew everybody away. When I say everybody, there's 32 companies in our region alone, 32 KWs, a bunch in Houston, Austin, destroyed everybody to numbers we have never, ever, ever seen. We paid $110,000 to our agents in profit share. Okay, that's crazy, right? $110,000. That's more than EXP is worth as a company, just so that you guys know that. So if you're tempted, just know you can't run a company when you are negative cash flow. So in case anybody's tempted on that, they're not worth $110,000. We just paid that out this last month. So anyways, we're going to go into it. Can I get everyone to silence their phones? And if you don't, who are we going to give it to? KW Cares, who's given, in just to our office, a ton. Is anybody actually out of their house still from the storm? And did you let us know that?
Yes.
Okay.
KW Cares is taking care of it.
They did? Did they give you anything?
They're giving me money today.
They're giving her money today. How about that? Are you still out? You're still out? You're still out? Okay, so each of you that's actually out of your house, I also have a Yeti giant cooler for you, the big one, the $500 one, waiting for you. So don't take off. Go grab your Yeti. It's pretty cool. Yeah. And that's courtesy Gary Keller bought those for everyone that had to leave their house, specifically flooding, all that. It's waiting for you.
Michael, we
No.
have a list of people
The list, they've already new with us, or you
Bullshitty. I'm getting ready to this, yes.
welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you. What's your name? Joseph? All right, are you new to the industry? Becoming new, you're following her trend, becoming new to the industry, you're new to the industry. Okay. She started something. Yes, go ahead. Elisa? All right, also new to the industry? Who are you with? Very good. Well, welcome. Great to see you. Now, we're not trying to steal you or anything like that. We have a killer company, though, I'm just going to say. Yes. Yes, ma'am. Adrian, welcome. Welcome. Jasmine, welcome. Yeah, yes, you are. Very good. Anybody else? Did I miss anybody? All right, welcome. And you came from XYZ? Yes. There you go. Welcome. Glad to have you. All right, now our pro floor. Gosh, you guys have got to be busy, right?
Yes.
It's going to be crazy for you as people are revamping their houses.
Yes.
Come on up. Thank you for lunch.
Absolutely. Did y'all guys enjoy y'all's lunch?
And you want to stand right in here because people are watching you from at home, too.
Oh, okay. People are going to see me from all over. All right. Guys, I want to say thank you so much for your time. I do appreciate it. I really do hope you enjoy your lunch. I don't know if there's any left. I just got 100 of them, so. Is there some left? Oh, good. So no one go hungry. Okay, so I have a question. Who likes to sell houses? That was an obvious question, right? Okay, so who likes to sell pretty houses? Is that another obvious question? Okay. So we have all had those homes where you've walked in going, oh, man, they have animals. You know what I mean? Ariana knows what I mean. So, well, the great thing is that we've actually been able to come out with a program. It's been around for 2 years in Austin and it's actually been around for a year here in Houston. The program is that we want to help people who are looking to sell their homes have brand new floors. It actually, statistics shows that if you put brand new floors in a home, you can raise the value of the home 20%. What? Yeah, thanks for the answer. I like that answer. So the program is actually no cost, no credit check, nothing down. It's free financing for new homeowners. So the great thing is we can put in hardwood floors, we can do tile floors, we can do laminate, any kind of flooring you're looking for. We can put in brand new homes to up the value of the home, and we actually collect at the very end through the title company. That's it. That's all it is. We collect through the title company, so y'all don't have to worry about it. We up the value of the home, make you more money, sell the house a lot faster. It's kind of it in a nutshell.
Not a bad program. We've seen that before. We know that it's successful, and we've not an original idea, but it's a good one. It's a bold one.
Oh, come on.
Sorry. It's a good idea, guys. You know that that's a big piece of it. Carpet, instead of saying floor
God, yes.
allowance, we'll give you an allowance. It's so much better to put something neutral in.
So why take away from buying or selling a home whenever we can go ahead and put it in, no cost, and still sell it?
Absolutely.
So you have 120 days to sell the home, which is not hard. An average house sits on the market for no more than 3.5 months.
Well, hold on. So it
Format.
goes over that, what happens?
Just talk to us.
Okay.
We're people. We understand. We can always do financing. We can always figure out another option for the seller. Figure out our way about it.
Okay,
No
so
big
you
deal.
guys got to be careful with that. If you commit something and it's like a $1.2 million home, which is sitting a little bit longer, 90 days ain't usually enough. Just throwing it out there.
very
We
true.
know the numbers.
Very true.
So it's important that we don't commit that you will not have to pay anything. It's only going to be a closing. That the option is there, assuming you close in time.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Now, this is where I normally like to leave it open. Does anybody have any questions? I know someone has a question. Come on. Don't be afraid.
So you mean, Caitlin, if I'm at a listing appointment,
Mhm.
one of the ways that I can distinguish myself is to offer beautiful free floors to my clients, given that they sell the home within the parameter.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
It's really
That was a
that
low-hanging
easy.
fruit question. That was good. All right.
Also, another thing is that I'm also an interior designer, so I love to be that middleman in between. If you've got someone that's like, but I love this red shag, and I'm like, no, you don't. I'm glad you do, but how about we put it in your new home and let's sell it to somebody who's going to appreciate your home. And so I like being that middle person because I don't mind telling people going, yeah, not right now. Maybe later. What you got?
What happens if the house does not sell?
If the house does not sell in 120 days, we can extend it depending if you have the house. So let's say you've got someone kind of on the hook and you know it's going to sell really soon, just call us and be like, hey, can you give us another 30 days? You know what? We completely understand. We've done this before. We'll extend it another 30 days. Just keep us in touch. If not, then the seller we'll have to talk to the seller about it because it's a contract between us and the seller. We don't put a lien on the house. I get that one a lot. Do you put a lien on the house? No. So we talk to the seller, and it's a contract, and then we just figure out, we can do financing, in-house financing, third-party financing. We'll figure it out. Any other questions? Yes, ma'am.
All right, so the question was, what's time frame?
Time frame is I'll come out in the next 24 hours to measure the home, and it will be me that you'll be working with.
You're going to come measure it.
Yeah, me.
Okay, very good.
Me in person. And then our turnaround right now is about a week to 2 weeks out, which is really good. We try to keep everyone moving. Does anyone have any more questions? Come on, these are really good ones.
Well, there you go. I think you covered it, guys. Great opportunity, guys. Great opportunity to get that dog of a floor house. Everything else looks good. Going. And if you can paint and do floors, we know that that's going to have a huge impact on the sales time.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Well, very good. You guys,
Thank you. Y'all guys enjoy. If y'all need anything, let me know, okay? Thank you so much. This is great.
All right. Certainty Home Loans, who are they? Okay.
So I feel like I need to reintroduce myself. There's so many new people. We have been part of the office here now for 10 years at least, okay? I've been in the business over 35. My office is right next to where Macy and all them sit, so we're right here. And I answer calls weekends, evenings. We just got a deal done from the time we got the contract to the CD going out in 16 days. So that is a cooperative customer. I'd like to disclose that, but someone that had their stuff into me had. I
Does that
also,
include appraisal?
yeah,
Okay.
that was a CD going out.
16
Yes,
days, guys.
yes. So we can do this. I wanted to let you know
There are
that.
no government regulations that'll slow our in-house lenders down. I'm just letting you know that right now.
It's only Michael Bozart.
Okay.
He's got the whip going on in us. I do want to invite you all, and it's going to be very important that we do the RSVPs. I have a really cool class coming in here on Thursday at noon. We're going to start lunch at noon. Class starts at 12:30, and we're asking.
What's the class called?
It's called the Disaster Workshop. Okay, so if you get that email you're not quite sure about, that's what we're doing. We're putting a class on. We're bringing, in fact, Brian's going to be here. We've got an insurance company here, Kathy Leger. She's not here today, but she'll be at the class. And we have brought in our in-house renovation department that does our 203Ks, the 203Hs, our conventional programs. It's all about different things, and we try to bring all these different people in so that you have a chance to answer questions and be thoroughly informed, because your buyers have a lot of questions.
And they
okay?
will. And guys, hurricane season is always going to be September. So next year, let's get them in around June, July
Yes.
to do the same thing, so we can be ahead of the curve when all these questions are. Who knew Harvey was going to happen? Right?
Or the
Who
other
knew?
20 hurricanes that
Right.
have come through.
So if you're the knowledgeable ones, whether we get hit with something or not, the high Cs out there are looking for information. If you don't know what I'm talking about, take my class on the disc. The high Cs want to be prepared. Get them prepared by knowing about the 203K, by knowing about every program available, knowing what FEMA's about and how important flood insurance is, and here's why it's important ahead of time.
Well, I was just going to tell you there's a lot of misconceptions, a lot of misinformation going on about home insurance, flood insurance, everything. So this is a chance to come in, hear it directly from the horse's mouth, and get the correct answers for your clients. So please come. I'm asking for RSVPs so that we have plenty of lunch. Thank you again.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Good job, Certainty Home Loans. All right, who are platinum partners, of course, North American Title, Deanna Mellis, who is here. She's somewhere here. There she is. StarTex Title, Amanda Seck. Packet Movers, Anthony Johnson. 210 Home Warranty, Tammy Jackson. Leger Insurance, Kathy Leger. And One Nation Title, Helen Maldonado. Guys, these are our preferred partners. So if you can, give them a shot. No requirements. This is your own business. But give our preferred partners a shot. Reliant Energy, they are here to help you get set up with your clients and all their utilities.
Yeah. Hi guys, I'm here to help your clients set up utilities. I know a lot of you have called me in the past couple of days. Does anybody know how much you earn by sending one client this month? It was all out on Facebook and email and all of that. $90. So if you send a client to me this month, you earn $90 as opposed to $30. Do you know how much you get for sending home security to me? 125, right. So there was a couple of people that got money and don't even know you have it in your account. So get with me today, and it's going to help you out if you got flooded. There was one of the realtors that I talked to today, and he was like, oh, that's going to help me out. It's like, yeah, it is. Jessica Moreno, she ended up getting over $200 just by referring her people and sending in her green sheet leads. She's not doing anything but just sending her clients. I'm talking to your clients, getting the information from them, finding out how much usage they're going to use in their home, and finding them the best rates. Okay, so you guys, that's what I'm here for. I'm to help out your clients set up their utilities and recommend the best rates for them. If they have any questions, or if they find something else that they're like, hey, what about this or what about that? Or if they have questions, have them come back to me, because there's a lot of things that are out there on Power to Choose. It's very, very, very confusing, and you want to make sure that you're giving the right information, to them. You don't want them to come back to you and be upset and say, well, wait a minute. You want to definitely have them, get very much informed and get a lot of knowledge out of electricity. It just doesn't seem that big of a deal, but it could be in the long run. Okay?
Okay, very good. Thank you. Absolutely. All right, movement. Are you guys changing your name too, Michael?
We're not.
You're changing your look.
Just my hair.
Yeah, it looks good, man. Growing some hair.
Thanks.
All right.
Yeah, a lot of new faces. The
Good.
team is growing.
It feels like a chia pet.
It's fuzzy. It's fuzzy.
I like that.
It's nice.
It looks good.
It's nice. My name is Mike Boucher. I'm with Movement Mortgage. I've got the best job here. I get to give away money. Okay, you got to qualify, but I get to give away money. Couple changes recently. I am growing hair. That's the first thing. So if you're new here, you'll notice that that's the normal. Joe Jack and I are usually on the same page. Who's at the Energy Corridor? Can I see some hands? Okay, so Jordan won't be there anymore. She decided that production's not the road for her, so she's gone back into a support role. She'll do awesome whatever she does. But if I can help in any way, let me know. I'll be spending my time here, but I'm more than happy to help. At Movement Mortgage, for the folks that don't know, what we our specialty is we underwrite first. So whether we underwrite before we have a contract or when we get the contract, we're going to underwrite first. We're going to get that approval in place. and then we're going to go ahead and order our appraisal. And what that does is it takes a lot of pressure off the back end of that process.
So how long does it take me to get approved typically if I
So
have all my stuff together?
my average, 2016 and 17, to clear to close, about 23 days.
Okay, 23 days start to finish.
Yeah, that's correct. And national average, same thing, is about 46 days. We're about half of what the national average is.
Okay.
Okay, so it just helps create a referable experience. I know many folks refer more than one. That's totally fine. I just love the opportunity to have that chance, have that conversation. So my name is Mike. I'm over in the corner at Town Square, and I look forward to helping you.
Awesome. Thank you, buddy. All right, yeah. Okay. And our industry resource, of course, Alamo Title, Kathy Crittenden, Fidelity National Title, Chantel Froelich, and Tamara Mannon, and Chicago Title, Carla Schraub. Again, in-house, but you can use anybody you want, but it's nice when they're in-house. If there's ever a challenge, we can talk through it. It's nice when you have an in-house vendor because they want to do an extra special job since they have that relationship here. Our gold advertiser, Suzanne Agency, Henry Floyd Therheimer, the Acosta Agency, James Acosta, Bryan & Bryan Inspections, Diva Bakshi, and Proct Insurance Agency, Scott Proct. Again, in-house partners with us. All right. Today, go, buddy. Tell us about what's going on.
Hey, I will do that. Happy Tuesday, everybody.
Happy Tuesday.
Sorry, I'm the only one here, but you got the younger, better-looking one. Just want to remind you about the upcoming two-day, 26th and 27th of October, the Foundations of Commercial Real Estate. For those of you who are thinking about commercial real estate, it's a great opportunity to get in and learn some of the analysis process that goes on. We had it here about a year ago. You may come in and say, I don't even like this stuff, so I'm not going to do commercial. So we've got some folks signing up. Signing up is, we're limited to 50. So go ahead and get signed up for that class and come on down. I want to change the subject just a little bit now and talk about the time of the year. We're in the fall. What happens typically in the companies in September, October, as you get into the end of the third quarter and fourth quarter?
Doing budgets.
Doing budgets. That's why God gave us 2 ears, as I've said many times, to listen more than we talk. Listen to your clients as they talk about things going on, because they will mention something about my business is doing this, my company's doing that, my husband's company, my wife's company are looking to expand, to contract, to move, to do whatever. Always a good source of information, and we're here to help you put money in your pocket with those. The last thing I want to say, since I'm getting up in age, what did the pirate say on his 80th birthday?
I'm 80. I am 80.
I am 80.
It's kind of obvious, isn't it?
Thanks. All right, I'm going to take another 5 minutes now because of that, but
And that's still
Thank
the
y'all.
dollar. All right, and of course they have something else October 13th, Houston, Texas, real estate and the Chinese. Sounds very racy to me. I've expressed my concern about that terminology. Just leave it alone. It's all good. All right. Oh my God. Happy birthday. October 10th. Happy birthday, Edith Diaz. October 11th, Daniel Wynn and Nicole Rembach and Janice Riley. October 12th, Sarita Castorino, Heather Dow, Gina Fisher. Hi, Gina. Andre Gomez, Albert Gonzalez, Kizzy Laborde, and John Seep. On the 13th, John Wynn and Michael Vasquez. 14th, Brad Hermes, Jonathan Johnson, Rick Smale, and Katie Thompson. 15th, Nora Guerrero, Emma Jing, and Bernard. Happy birthday, Marina. He lost his whole house. He lost everything and ended up going to the hospital during the whole process, which is a great way to not have to do any of the mucking out of the house. October 16th, I was there. Dolores Ross, Whitney Wilrich. On the 17th, Wai Kung, Darnell Malone, and Stacy Ray. On the 18th, Karina Pacino, David Solano. 19th, Jenna Bradburn, Ho Lee, and Jim Shelton. 20th, Candace Dolan, Josh Graber. Tarnesia Reynolds. On the 21st, Mindy Kim. Why do we do 2 weeks? Oh, because we won't be here next week. Okay, October 22nd, Jennifer Martinez, Dwight Price, Linda Shoup, and Enrique Tagnarelli. Happy birthday, everybody. Yeah. All right, so that's cool. So we always show our stuff, right? We always say, okay, we got KOD Films, King of Drone Films. Let's show you a drone. Are we ready? What do I got to do? Hit play? Okay. Let's kill the lights. So this is one of the drones they shot this week. Pretty cool, right? So when you're trying to, build your business and you're trying to separate yourself, throwing in a drone on a big house like that or a nice house or an expansive acreage property, pretty darn cool, right? Not that crazy expensive, but it does separate you. We have plenty of agents that do this on every one of their listings because that is their brand. Another option, 3D tours. 3D tours, $100 for a 3,000 square foot house. Very, very cost effective. If it's over 3,000, it goes up a little bit and it goes on geography as well, but what a great opportunity. Other companies just don't offer this. Yes, ma'am. Drone runs, it all depends how big the house is. But you're looking at about $400, $500. It's a range, right? Square footage of the house matters because that's where the work comes in. But still, great opportunity to really show the area, right? The infrastructure of the area. It's, again, you're building your brands. All of you are building your brands right now. If I was moving from Beeville, Montana, and I was looking in Houston, why am I picking you? Because you have www.yourname.com. I could care less about that, right? I don't know you. Let's build our brand as professionals. Here's our 3D tour. Very cool, right? And the person is actually navigating. We just set it up on a loop, but they're able to go throughout the entire house, see every nook and cranny in detail. And those are tools that we have here, and we've really subsidized the cost. $100 is incredible, right? All that goes, we don't charge you anything for the camera or anything like that. We charge you for the person that's going out to shoot it. Take advantage of this. If you have a listing, show it off so that the next person who's thinking about selling goes, I'm going to use them. Look what they do. When you go to a listing presentation, you say, this is what I do. That's pretty cool. So if they want to do that, you can book them easily. I'm not sure how. Who do they contact? No, okay, kodfilms.com or Matterport, what would I do? Morgan at KWMemorial.com. We make it so easy for you that I can't even remember it. In-house transaction coordinators, again, easy. Are you paperwork people or are you sales people? Okay, so if you are new and you're like, hey, I got to learn how to do this, perfect. But as you start ramping up, it's kind of cool for a listing, $125. They do everything up to the point of getting it into escrow. On the contract to close, it's in escrow. Now they take care of it. There's a lot of stuff that they knock out. I mean, that bottom one, ensure title receives CDA so agent gets paid, kind of important. Before these guys, we have plenty of agents going, can you please get this approved? Now it's already taken care of. So I love these guys. And it's Don Sheldon and Catherine Van Zoofen. So please consider them. Hey, Bosar Properties, can you guys do property management? No, unless you're a broker and have your own E&O, we can, and we only charge 8% for that. So that's well under the traditional 10, and we also rebate you 20% after 3 months. So it's a pretty cool deal. We have a great property management division. Contact David Solano. Hey, Toastmasters, come to it. I'm so glad I dressed for the competition. Ozzy did and won. But if you want to learn how to speak more efficiently, get to the point, and not meander all over the place, like I typically do in a team meeting, come to Toastmasters Thursdays at 10:30. It's not going to cost you a lot. I mean, Toastmasters charges like $7 a month. Take advantage of it. Be a part of it. Sit in the back if you're not ready to speak, but come up, and it's here for you. Hey, door code changed. So it's 1224. So just remember that when you come in at night, don't remember you're using 1967. It's not 1967 anymore. 1224. All right, culture. So join us if you dare. We have a raw sushi happy hour open to everybody tomorrow. If you decide to come in costume, we've got prizes and contests. If you're the only one, it gets weird, right? So it's like that episode of Modern Family where the lawyer goes and he shows up in his Spider-Man outfit and realizes they don't dress here. And so he had to sneak out of the building. But yeah, raw sushi, 4:30 to 7 o'clock. Come, we've got raffles. It's going to be a good time. And it's just one of those things where our sponsors are there, meet our ALC, and just come hang out. All right, and then Halloween decorating contest. So we are decorating our doors. So you could say, wait a minute, I'm not. Do we not have a picture of this? Of the doors? All right, so decorating contest starts today. So you could say, okay, I have an office door because I rent space here. But what if you don't? Well, you can buy a door. How much is the door? Okay, you can buy a door for $10, okay, and all the money goes to KW Cares. But it's a decorating door contest, and you can decorate it however you want as long as it doesn't say another real estate company's name or another lender's name, all right? We'd love for you to do that. On the 31st, we'll judge it. Winner gets $150. Hey, Margarita Mania. Can I have some help with this, please? Thank you. What?
The time is wrong. The time is from noon to 4, but if you show up at 11, you can help decorate. So guys, we've begged, we had a storm, people got displaced, and it got pushed back, right? So we had all this great momentum. Guys, this is an opportunity to help continue what we've been doing. So those of you who've been displaced, the ability to be able to give those Yeti coolers, to be able to come out and help, to be able to donate, to be a big support in the community, comes from KW Cares. And we want to be huge with our KW Cares. So I'm going to put pressure on you because so many of you walked past me while I was standing out there trying desperately to sell you tickets at $25 a piece. So
What do I get for that $25 first?
you get to come. I mean, it's not about what you get. It's for charity, right? I mean, it's not always about what you get.
And it's a good charity.
It's yes, but you also get to sample margaritas. You get to eat tacos. You get to participate in contests. We'll have a little bit of dancing, a little bit of fun. I mean, come out and support your fellow agents who are going to have booths, meet, just a good time. So what I'm going to ask you to do is, I'm sorry? Yes, invite your clients. If you don't know who you're going to bring, tell your clients, oh my God, I just bought you a ticket to this amazing event. Come out. On that piece of paper, I'm going to ask you, if you have not bought tickets already, which many of you have not, go ahead and put your name down and how many tickets you are going to commit to buying.
So it's $25, different booths, and how many booths do we have?
We have 14 booths?
14 booths. They're going to be making their own brand of margaritas. They're going to be using...
Or beer or something alcoholic.
It is legal alcohol. No one will go blind. That was a question. It's going to be good stuff, and then we're going to judge it. There's going to be judges, and you know, it's going to be an ongoing thing like they do at the San Antonio office. They typically raise about $50,000 to $60,000 for KW Cares. Is KW Cares real? If it helped you in the last 45 days, raise your hand. Okay, real money. They cut checks, and it's real. So we want to replenish those funds. We won't come close because they gave us over $1 million here, but that's what it's for, to help that cause.
Doesn't matter which way. So think of it this way too, and I know sometimes we need an incentive and that piece of paper is going to go right past you, but what we're going to do with this is that if you've written your name down, you will go into a drawing. We are going to check after Margarita to make sure you did buy your tickets, and you'll get a chance to pull off the money tree. Because I'm not just going to be like, yeah, we're just going to give you a chance to pull off the money tree. But guys, come out and support. It's a great time. Think of it like rodeo cook-off, maybe not so big, but with margaritas.
Not yet. It will be.
And some free food. So I ask you, come out and support. A lot of agents have put in a lot of hard work and effort. There's going to be, we have Sharon, right, her team, they've got, Sharon and Kelly, they have a booth. Kate, who's not here, they have a booth. Starkey's got a booth. I mean, come out. I mean, these are people you know. It's a great opportunity to have a good time.
And where's it going to be?
It's going to be here, so you know how to get here. It's not
in the back?
In the back. So it's not like you have to go somewhere far. I mean, if you went to picnic, that was far, right? So you come here every day, so hopefully we can get you here. So please, guys, put your name down. We'll collect it at the end. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Great job. There's some passion. All right. Speaking of Money Tree, let's do this. So for those of you that are new to us or you're seeing it for the first time, if you have a listing and it was entered in the last week, we're going to call your name. You get to pull on the Money Tree. On the bottom will be a color corresponding up here. Don't pick this one. It's a 5. All right. Anita Alvarado, 1. Kay Arnold, 1. Erica Catalon, 1. Angelica Chapman, 1. Wendy Klein, 2. Karen Dawson, 1. Gustavo Delgado, 1. Wee Din, 1. Kathy Elkurdy, 1. Howard Getz, 1. Brandy Heckeroth, 1. Anne Marie Hicks, 1. Michelle Hinton, 2. Mike Giflin, 2. Joe Jack, 1. Andrea Joseph, 1. Pam Kimmons, 1. Mayama Leon Hernandez, 2. Kelly McLaughlin, 1. Eunice Maldonado, 1. Tamara Mauricio, 1. Thomas Miles, 1. Adriana Montalago, 1. Ryan Oakley, 1. Anybody good? Not yet? Okay. Susan Petropoulos, 1. Thomas Phillips, 1. Melanie Pippery, $50. I did. Melanie Pippery, 4. Shannon Poindexter, 1. Genevieve Rowland, 2. Denny Sang, 1. Geraldine Vastic, 3. Kaylee Walker, 1. Kate Weatherford, 1. Sharon Wright, 1. And Dustin Young, 1. All right. All right, very nice. Make it good. That strategy did not work for you. All right. All right, agents on call, Cindy Bluestein, Pat Brenzel, and Claudia Buckaloo. So what we learned is, if you are doing agent on call, for those of you that are on ALC or volunteer to do agent on call, do not turn your phone off, because when you turn your phone off, it instantly goes to voicemail. That's going to be the first call that rings. When I dial that number, it goes to one of these 3 this week. Next week, it's going to switch to 3 more people. But if you turn your phone off, it instantly goes to voicemail. That means everyone just instantly gets voicemail on the first person that turned it off. So just lesson learned. Leave your phone on, turn on silent is much, much better. All right, property tour. We got a bunch of these, so please let's keep it rolling. I know your property is the best deal there is. Tell us the big pieces of it, and let's get you on mic. We've got a bunch of people at home listening. So Tara was right there. Tara, come on in.
Here you go. What are we doing?
You're going to tell us why we should buy this house instead of all the others.
This house is sold and has closed.
Nice. You got to let us know.
Woohoo!
Well, you told her to keep it on until it closed. You got to tell her.
Oh, my bad.
All right, but you have more on here.
Oh, I have another one. Okay, I need to go get my
I need
piece
some
of paper.
help on this one, guys.
It's going to be a house in the woodlands that y'all probably see. Oh, there it is. This house, my client is ready to make a deal. It's a great house in the middle of the woodlands. It's been on the market a while. So y'all just need to look at it and make me an offer.
All right. Alejandra Fishburne.
Well, this property is it's in a very nice location. I don't know if you're familiar with it. It's a gated community. It's in the middle of Rice Military off Westcott. The property has 2 bedrooms, and the first floor could be another bedroom with its own bathroom. It's beautiful, beautiful surroundings, very safe. The price is $565,000. Just come and visit.
Come
It's
visit your
beautiful.
house. Got it. Alejandra, tell us about this one.
Okay, this one is also beautiful, of course. It's in
1.8
Tara.
million, really?
It's sitting on Terra Oaks. It's right across Memorial Timbers. Those 2 subdivisions are very sought after, right next to Hunters Creek Elementary. That house has been remodeled. It was 1 story only. I sold it to my clients, and they added the second floor. It's 6 bedrooms with its own bathroom, each bedroom, and has 2 half bathrooms, one that serves the pool and one that serves your guests inside the house.
How big is the lot?
22,000.
Okay, so half acre.
Uh-huh.
Yes, real quick.
It's freestanding townhome, no.
Okay. All right. Next, Shelly Fila. Shelly. Bobele Banana Fennel. Okay. Genevieve. Need you in here.
Okay, which one is this one?
Silver Forest.
Okay, I was just getting off. Are we on? Okay. I was just getting off the phone with him. He loved how we updated it and completely renovated this house. It is
When you
gorgeous.
say he loved, who loved?
The seller. I just got off the phone with him. We're taking it off the market, and he wants to stay in the house. That's who I was on the phone with. It's sold. It's sold. All right, this is. I know. He sold it to himself. This
took a bid on
house.
that?
Huh?
Did you still get paid on that?
I was just telling him I'm submitting all my invoices to you. So this one on Kimballton Court, it's a great gated community. This house has new paint, new carpet. The roof is not that old. We've got a newer water heater. It's basically a blank palette. It's ready for someone to move into. Lots of luscious landscaping just off of Senate, just before Senate, south of Westheimer in a gated area, 265. You can, I believe it's 245. I believe that house is 245. I'll double check the price on that.
Okay.
So that is a great house, backing up to green space, 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths. Move on. Great house.
All right, tell us about this one.
Oh, now this one's amazing. This one is in Briar Meadow. You can't find a house like that in the area. You've got a 3-car garage, pass through going into the back, new roof, new PEX plumbing, 5 bedrooms, 3 baths, and a half bath. The pantry is as large as almost every bedroom you've gone into. The place is huge, great layout. It has, the guy who lived there was an audiovisual expert. He's got AV run throughout the entire house. 2 bedrooms downstairs, wonderful for a large family, mother-in-law suite. This one has just been reduced to $489 with all the amenities. You can't beat this one in the neighborhood.
Awesome. Genevieve.
Okay, River Lily did not flood. Backs up to green space. It's like a natural forest in the back. The middle, this house was like the model home on steroids. They took, the builders basically sold them on that home and upgraded them on everything. The house recently painted. Now that middle room, that's the movie room. You feel it's like Steven Spielberg, look out. They've got the 7.10 whatever surround sound system is, the highest is. They've got it in there, the screen built in, projection system, whole shooting match right there, programmable everything. And you think you're in THX. There's not a pool in the backyard. That is virtual, but it is.
Oh
It even says so that it's virtual, but it's like a 4 to 5 size pool backyard. You know, when you say it's pool size, you can put 4 or 5 pools in that sucker.
I smell Trek complaint.
Hey,
All right.
it says it.
All right, who has something coming in the next 7 days that's real, that hasn't already put it in MLS?
Hey guys,
Okay.
I've got a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath coming up in Cinco Ranch. It's zoned to Cinco Ranch Junior High and Cinco Ranch High School. It'll be listed at $360. It's got hardwood floors, tons of upgrades, swimming pool in the backyard. Really beautiful property. It'll be on the market in the next few days.
I've got one coming up in Park West, which is in Westbury, off of Hillcroft. 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath. It's a sell as is. What they did was they went in and they got 24 inches of water in the yard, but they only got 18 inches in the house. They immediately, because it was the second time it flooded, went in and cut all the sheetrock out. And since they knew the drill, it's all dried out, completely remediated, selling for $185,000 on a 10,800 square foot lot. And we spent $300 to clean the floors. So it is, I mean, I could live there if I had to.
Okay, awesome. Anyone else? Yes.
Okay, I have 2 coming up. One is a fantastic house on Colquitt, which is in the Montrose area. It's a 1925 house that these people have themselves totally redone according to the specs of the era, as much as they could. It's so unique. You're going to have to come see it this Sunday, 2 to 4, 1626 Colquitt, and you can see for yourself. It's hard to explain it all. The whole second story is a master suite with a closet that is as big as a room and a bathroom that is huge. It's just like that whole second floor is devoted to them, and it's just an incredible, incredible house. Should be on by Friday at the latest. It's going to be $1,000,001. excuse me, the second one I have is a part of a triplex. It's for rent. It's a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, hardwood floors throughout, and it will be on by Friday at 1500.
Very nice. Yes.
Hi, I'm looking, or not looking. I have something to look for too. Sorry, I gotta turn my helium down a little bit. Sorry. Thanks, Michael.
Love you, Jen.
Sorry. Okay, so I have a 2-bedroom, 2-bath in A-Leaf. We're gonna be listing it for $145. It's gonna go really quickly. It's a patio home right between West Park Tollway and Westheimer. So it's over deep West Houston. And now it's Michael's turn.
Thank you, love. Hey, guys, I have 2 coming up. I have a perfect investment opportunity in the heart of Midtown, just north of, you know what it is, just north of West Gray. It's a 1-1. It's going to be priced in 220s. It's going to be fully furnished, and it's already bringing in about $2,500 a month on rent. Being sold, fully furnished in every which way, shape, and form, walkable to every hot spot in Midtown. That'll be up at the end of the week. I also have a lot sale on Cross Timbers between 45 and the Hardy. It's just shy of 20,000 square feet, which is one of the largest. It's in the middle of all this commercial property. We have a price to sell at $199.9. If any of you guys have any opportunity to use that for commercial, or even use a house currently rented out for $3,000 a month, it's really a great opportunity. So if you guys have investors, come my way. I have what you're looking for.
All right. Just quickly, Cindy.
Why quickly?
Because we're
it's a lot that a house flooded, so the house is there. It's a 10,000 square foot lot in Meyerland, listed for $269. It's a great deal. Come make an offer. Tell your builders.
quickly.
Okay, I have 2 things. One is an investor property.
Looks like they're already in MLS, but go ahead.
No, sir.
Okay.
They're in my hand,
All
not
right.
in MLS. 2, one that flooded Aspen Club condos off of Highway 6 in the Bear Creek area. I have that one going on the market for about $68,000, investor special. And then I have a non-MLS. I have a gentleman who has a 4-story townhouse in the middle of Midtown on Austin Street. It's a gorgeous 4-story property, 3-bedroom, 3-bath, half-bath, 20-foot ceilings. The whole front of the property is glass. He's added a second balcony off of the second floor kitchen. It's about 2,700 square feet. Come see me. If you have someone, it is not going to be on MLS. Thanks.
Non-MLS, okay. Last one.
Hello, everybody. Hi. I have a lot that's in Hempstead. It could be used.
Just tell us about one.
This is the only one.
Get a lot. All right, go.
Anyways, it's 136 acres. It's going for 1.6. It already has electricity. It has water.
So full utilities.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Awesome.
build a beautiful house. All right. It'll be an MLS this week.
Yes. Last one.
Anybody need a $2,300 rental Beltway in Westheimer? Did not flood, completely renovated, 3-bedroom townhome. So.
Awesome. Okay, who's looking for something they have not been able to find? Anybody? Yes, Michael. And let's get you a mic.
Looking in Rice Military for a freestanding townhome, can spend up to $600. Would prefer to be south of Washington, but willing to go north if it is right. The main criteria is the second floor living needs to have an open area, and there has to be a decent sized backyard with green grass. We've looked at everything in Rice Military, and the only 2 we found that he's interested in are pending. So if you have anything coming up, please let me know.
Yes.
I'm looking for a 6,000 square foot lot, preferably Lamar Terrace, St. George Place, or Afton Oaks. I have a buyer who wants to tear down and build a gorgeous home, and we'd love your lot.
Awesome. All right, we're going to move it on. Thank you. Okay, guys, lots of calls on Bold. Let's clear it up. Bold is never, ever, 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 never, ever free because the coaches have to fly to come in. This time it is. So they gave away 3 last week. They said, okay, Michael, you guys had 70 people sign up, and because these other people got the free in, they signed up for the full registration because it was free. Our people signed up for the free portion the first day and would decide if they wanted it. So they gave us Bold for free for 70 agents that had already signed up. It's pretty cool. Now, here's the deal. It's only on Saturdays because the coaches are leaving their families. They work during the week and do Bold other workplaces, and they get paid for it. Here they're flying in, paying for their hotel, paying for their airfare. So if you are on that list, you've already been notified. If you've been notified, we need you to let us know, yes, I can commit to all 7 weeks. If you can't, I have a waiting list. If you want to get on the waiting list, email Brenda ASAP, because there's going to be 10 that say, look, I can't do Saturday. I just can't. It's not my thing. And that's okay. As a real estate agent, you should be, and it's free. But if you can't do it, if you got that email, you let us know if you can't do it. If we do not hear from you today, we are relinquishing your space to somebody else. Okay? So you got to let us know, yes, I can do it, or no, I cannot do it. I heard from about half of you, but I didn't hear from the other half. We will be relinquishing your spaces if you can't commit to going to all 7 to anyone else on the list. So now, I wasn't on the list. Go ahead and email Brenda if you'd like to do Bold. If your business isn't doing, if you're not doing 11 transactions over the last 7 weeks, that's our average in Bold, sign up for Bold. And it's free. It'll cost you $0. But do not commit to it if you can't go to all 7 sessions. Fair? Bold is free, you nerd. I'm sorry, what? They are not adding in any more dates now. Right now, it's cool that these guys are paying out of their own money to be here. It's really cool. And we got a really cool school to do this. The Village School, $20,000 for tuition to go to this school, high school, junior high. No, the Village Schools. This on this. No, this is not the Northeast. This will be on like by Eldridge. Yeah, we got it set up. It's pretty cool. We picked out the place yesterday. Thank you. Where's my girl who helped us? Where's Kate? Kate got it for us. All right. So that's what it's going to be. Get on the list if you'd like to get on the list, because today we will be giving up spaces. Tell me when that next piece comes up ahead of time, the one that I need to know about. All right, training. Hey, #1 training company and Teachable Moments. Buddy, show us what you got.
Howard can be here, so John's Howard. Okay.
What's the name? There we go.
Okay, the teachable moment today is about condominiums. And if you look at the first page of the offer, it says that documents, this would be C2, that the certificate of resale is to be delivered in so many days. I am pretending I'm the listing agent, and this is a title company. I'm freaking out. It's day 5. John, listen, you're the best title company in all the world. Can you get me the resale certificate? I need it in 2 days.
Hey, Betty, it's good to hear from you. So, can you breathe for a second? No? Okay, well, let's look at the contract, okay? If you notice, the buyer has not received the certificate. The seller shall deliver the certificate to the buyer. It's the seller.
Just do it for me.
No, the title company does not secure that for you. But what you can do is you can call the HOA, and you'll have to get a rush, or have your seller call. But you have to do that. The title company does not do that for you.
Okay. The problem is that this sentence needs to be gone over when a listing agent lists the property with the seller and explain to the seller, whatever day he puts it in there, he's got to comply with it. So what would we do? We would call the HOA and find out how many days, because some of your smaller condominiums may take up to a week or 10 days. So this is really critical, or your seller's in default. Got it?
Betty, are you open to some feedback?
Yes.
You're relatively new at the Keller Williams Memorial Office, right?
I haven't done a deal yet.
Let me tell you, they have a great productivity coaching program. Every Wednesday at 11:30, you should pop in, and they will help you with these kind of things, because every deal is different. Absolutely.
We do have a coaching program, and Betty has done a deal. Thank you, guys. Very good. Thank you, guys. You did. It was very good. I'm waiting. You guys learned something, some of you there? It's kind of important. Every week. They'll be here all week. All right. So authentic networking for realtors. We've got Catherine Wheat. Let's do a quick one. Very quick. This is your elevator speech, and we are over budget on time.
Awesome.
Yes, it was.
Oh, thank you.
Catherine
Thank you.
wrote the book on networking, you guys.
So how many of you use networking to grow your business? Yay, good for you. Why aren't the rest of you using it? Because it's an awesome way to grow your business. Of those that do network, how many of you, when it comes time to stand up and do that elevator pitch, break out in a cold sweat? No? Nobody? Everybody's totally comfortable with that.
Raise your hand if you were giving away
Right.
gold if they raise their
Right,
hand. Okay.
right. So
I know these guys.
how many of you have a stack of cards sitting on your desk from people that you've met networking? Okay, so now we're getting honest. What are you going to do with those cards? Come to the class and you're going to find answers to all of those questions. It'll be a lot of fun. I promise we'll laugh and you'll learn a whole bunch of stuff.
And you're getting MCE credits.
Yes,
So
3
it's
hours
$20,
credit.
3 credits.
So right after the team meeting, if you want to sign up, there's still spots. So hang around and we can get you signed up.
Networking is key. This guy, his first year, did over $5 million in the business. First year,
And
$5 million.
She taught a class.
There you go.
2014. Yep.
All right. Oh. All right. Let me know ahead of time when it comes up. All right, Win-Win Systems, working the phones, Jim Shelton. Guys, our floor time is better than everyone else's floor time. Now, you could say, well, I went last week and I didn't get anything. We get more because I talked with the other team leaders, and that's because we have more listings. We got 1,800 listings. We have great SEO, so we're going to get more leads coming in off the floor time. Sign up for floor, but you can only do it if you go to Jim Shelton's class. Yes. Okay. Is he pregnant? What happened? Okay, we'll let you know. All right, natural disaster workshop, like we addressed it before, October 12th. Matrix basic training. A lot of you are like, oh my gosh, are they really taking away tempo? Yes, they are. They said it. They said it like 15 times. They're taking it away. It's going to be gone if you're using tempo. So take this class. Photography for realtors and circle picks. So now I'm going to show you something. You guys all have something called circle picks, right? You ever? Well, it might be. October 25th?
It was October 11th.
It was October 11th. So this is important, guys. This program matters. Who here doesn't have a lot of listings? Just raise your hand one time for me. Give it to me if you don't have a lot of listings. All right, let me show you how this works. We're going to take a minute and show you something quick. So Wednesday, October 25th. You didn't get it in? Did we get in? No, we did. All right, so guys, this is the bill I get every month, $4,084. Sometimes it's more. I pay for your circle picks. You need to get set up in it, though, because I'm throwing out 50 grand a year almost, $48,000. I always round up. But here's what it is. When you do Pick Social, remember, it doesn't cost you anything. I'm cutting the check. You guys pay a little bit in your bill. And you turn it on. Every listing we have looks like you have it. So you're like, oh, I'm brand new. I don't have any listings. Yeah, you do. And it's on every social media you have. There's like 7 key ones. We blast it out. And you're like, I didn't even know about this. I know. Come to Pat's class on the 25th and get set up. You can get set up earlier. This is not Pat's listing on 5210 Rose, but he looks like the agent, so consumers that are going there call him. You all have this.
It doesn't steal the listing, though. It has credit down here.
Yeah, it gives a disclaimer that it's not there.
So it's not really you.
But it feels like you got all this business, right? Isn't that kind of the key? Well, fake it till you make it. Come on. More Stay in the Time from Purple Rain. Come on, anybody? Purple Rain? A little bit? Thank you. All right. So just know that that is powerful. Powerful, and you got it. So I'm brand new in the business. Chantel, were you brand new in the business? So as soon as she signs on and she turns this on, she has all these listings going out to her people, but she hasn't sold anything yet. Yes, real quick.
Oscar Otero.
Yes, we got someone on staff for that. Pretty cool though, right? So take advantage, come to the class, because I cut a check whether you're in it or not. Same check. So let's get in it, because your other companies out there don't have this. I promise you. All right, hey, Garrett, I need you to come up.
Oh, it wasn't supposed to happen like that.
Garrett is now my assistant senior. My camera's right over there. All right. So you remember when we all did that thing on my 9-year anniversary and you scared the heck out of me and we still have confetti in the roof? We chose not to do that because it was scary. But let's do one anyway. I want to do one. All right, I did. I always wanted to do that. So Garrett has earned the position. He's been a true leader. He runs our staff. Sometimes I don't know what he's saying because he talks so cool. They don't know he's coming out of his mouth. But he's hip. He works it. One day I was coming back from a party. I was coming here at 11 o'clock. He was getting here. I'm like, dude, you go to the same party. I didn't even see you. He goes, no, man, that's just when I come in. This is a worker, and he does it behind the scenes. He does the right thing when no one is watching. Right? So after he gets back from the trip we're going to in New York, he's going to hit it hard, and then he's going to Costa Rica the next couple of weeks later. But this is a guy who works it. You can come to him for anything. I love this guy. So proud of you. All right. All right, guys, and welcome. Thank you, everybody.
Robert, I can't get
I love these.
Thanks, dude. That was a surprise. I thought it was coming.
So for those of you who are interested in attending the networking class, it starts at 1:30 to 4:30, and immediately afterwards you get to practice what you learned with a complimentary happy hour provided by our